The missile warning screamed when Captain Maya Reeves was checking her F-16's control panel. 1 second later, the cockpit exploded. Shrapnel pierced through her chest armor. The control panel burst into flames. The aircraft began falling from 25,000 feet at 600 miles per hour, enemy territory below. "Eject! Eject!" the radio screamed. But the ejection seat was broken. Shrapnel had damaged the system. Maya tried to control the aircraft manually, but the hydraulic systems had completely failed, engine burning. Wings damaged. The aircraft was a death trap. 15,000 feet, 10,000 feet. The ground was approaching fast. Maya tried her last chance. The emergency parachute system, what pilots call the last resort. She manually blasted the cockpit canopy, unbuckled herself from the seat, and jumped from the aircraft, falling at 500 miles per hour. The parachute opened, but too late, too low. Maya hit the ground at 200 miles per hour, buried in a snowdrift. Her head struck rocks. Stars exploded before her eyes. When the world stopped, she felt pain. Her right leg was broken, left shoulder dislocated, ribs cracked, but she was alive. Then she realized the truth. She looked around, snow-covered mountains, a blizzard approaching, temperature minus 20 degrees Celsius and dropping. No equipment. Her backpack fell with the aircraft, no radio, shattered during impact. No water, no food, and 10 miles away, an enemy military base. They must have seen the aircraft go down. They're already searching for her. Maya was completely alone, injured, freezing, in enemy territory, night approaching, storm coming. Survival time, maybe 6 hours. Hypothermia would kill her before the enemy even found her. The enemy thought she was easy prey, an injured pilot, no equipment, freezing to death. What they didn't know, Maya Reeves wasn't just a pilot. She'd also grown up in Alaska, learned to survive in minus 40 degrees Celsius winters. Her father was a military survival instructor. Her mother, a mountain rescue specialist. Maya had known winter survival since age 5. The next 48 hours, enemy forces tried to hunt her. But Maya taught them something. In the mountains, hunter and prey can change very quickly. How one woman walked 30 miles with a broken leg. How she used the storm as a weapon. How she trapped her prey and stole their equipment. And how, while an entire enemy battalion tried to capture her, she hunted them one by one. But before we show you how she did it, drop a comment telling us where you're watching from and hit that subscribe button, because this story is about never giving up, never surrendering, and never stopping the fight. Now, let's get into it. The mission had started 48 hours earlier, near the northern border at a military airbase. Captain Maya Reeves sat in her F-16 cockpit doing pre-flight checks. She'd been a combat pilot for 6 years, 127 mission flights, 0 losses. Today's mission, reconnaissance flight of enemy air defense systems. Identify radar positions, photograph them, return. Simple. But Maya knew no mission was ever simple. At the briefing, Commander Colonel Sarah Chen showed the map. Target area, enemy territory 50 miles in. According to intelligence reports, they've installed new S-400 missile systems. We need to know their locations. If I'm shot down? Maya asked. You won't be, Chen replied. But if it happens, nearest friendly forces are 100 miles away. Rescue would take minimum 24 hours. Survive, hide, radio, we're coming. Before the mission, Maya checked her equipment. Survival kit, water, food, first aid, radio sidearm, Glock 19, 3 magazines, knife, K-bar, tactical knife clothes, flight suit, winter jacket, in backpack. But her most important equipment, her mindset. What nobody knew about Maya, she'd grown up in Alaska. Father, a military survival instructor. Mother, a mountain rescue specialist. As a child, Maya had learned to camp in minus 40 degrees Celsius winters, make fires, build shelters. When she joined the Air Force, she wanted to be a pilot. The hardest thing, the most dangerous. And she wanted to prove women can do it too. Training almost broke her. Physical challenges, mental pressure, skeptical looks from male pilots. But Maya became the best. Graduated top of her class from Flight Academy. Now she was here, on a mission. Another chance to prove herself. Maya took off in the F-16 at 0600 hours. The first 30 minutes went smoothly. Entered enemy territory, flew low, avoided radar detection, reached the target area, activated camera systems, photographed enemy missile positions. Mission complete, she reported over radio. Returning to base. Just as she turned back, missile warning sounded. On the radar screen, 2 missiles approaching fast. S-400 system had detected her. Fired. Maya executed evasive maneuvers, deployed flares, hard turn, dive. First missile missed. Second missile scored a direct hit. The cockpit exploded. Shrapnel scattered everywhere. Control panel in flames. Engine died. Hydraulic systems collapsed. "Mayday! Mayday!" Maya screamed into the radio. "Falcon 6, hit by SAM, going down, coordinates." Radio cut out. Electrical systems completely dead. The aircraft was falling. Maya pulled the ejection handle. Nothing happened. System not working. 15,000 feet, 10,000 feet, death approaching. Maya tried the last resort, emergency parachute, blasted the cockpit canopy, unbuckled from seat, jumped from the aircraft, parachute opened, but too late. Maya hit the ground too fast, slammed into a snowdrift. World went dark. When Maya regained consciousness, she felt pain. Right leg, broken, shoulder dislocated, ribs cracked, head bleeding. But alive. She looked around, snow-covered mountains. No trees, just rock and snow. Temperature minus 20 degrees Celsius. Wind blowing. Storm clouds approaching. Equipment check. Survival kit. Fell with aircraft radio. Shattered Glock 19 still on belt. 45 rounds knife. K-bar still there. Water, none food, none winter jacket. Was in backpack. Lost. She had her flight suit, but that's not enough for minus 20 degrees Celsius. If the storm came, hypothermia could kill in 2 to 3 hours. Maya established priorities. Heat. Hypothermia, the biggest threat. Water, snow available but burns energy shelter. Protect from storm, evade enemy. They're definitely searching. In the distance, she heard engine sounds. Enemy vehicles approaching. Maya had to move. But how? With a broken leg. First hour. Improvisation. Maya made an ice axe. Flat rock piece tied with fabric strips. Used it as a walking stick. Reset her shoulder back in place. Terrible pain, but necessary. For mobility. Couldn't do anything about the ribs. Just breathe carefully. Then moved. Slow. Painful. But moving. Put distance before enemy search. Walked 2 hours. Maybe 1 mile. Every step torture. But stopping wasn't an option. Sun was setting. Temperature dropping to minus 25 degrees Celsius. Heat was critical. Maya built a snow shelter. Technique she knew from Alaska, dug snow. Open tunnel, crawled in, sealed entrance. Snow provides insulation. Inside minus 10 degrees Celsius. Outside minus 25 degrees Celsius. Life-saving difference. But needed water. Maya melted snow in her palm. Drank slowly. Burns energy, but thirst is worse. First night survived. But morning, the real battle would begin. Morning, Maya heard enemy sounds. Helicopter above, searching. Maya stayed in snow shelter, didn't move. If they have thermal camera, they'll detect, but snow provides insulation. Helicopter passed, but there were soldiers on the ground. She could hear their voices. 500 meters away, approaching Maya decided, can't hide, can't run with broken leg. Then, don't be prey, be hunter. First kill. Maya took position, among rocks, ambush point Glock ready. 45 rounds. 6 enemy soldiers approached. Search formation, professional. Maya waited. patience. In Alaska, her father taught, hunting is 90% waiting, 10% action. First soldier came 20 meters away. Maya fired. 2 shots, chest, dropped. Others turned in shock. Maya was already moving. Second target, 3 shots, dropped. Remaining took cover, returned fire, but Maya was already in new position behind rock. Third soldier tried flanking. Maya was waiting for him. Single shot, head, dropped. 38 rounds remaining. Remaining 3 soldiers retreated, radioed, requesting reinforcements. Maya moved quickly, took dead soldiers' equipment. Winter jacket finally. Water bottle, 1 liter. Food, energy bars, radio, enemy frequency but communication. AK-74 rifle, 120 rounds. First aid kit equipment equals survival chance. But now enemy knows she's not just a fleeing pilot, she's fighting. The storm came that night. Blizzard, visibility 10 meters, winds 60 miles per hour, temperature minus 35 degrees Celsius. Maya built a new snow shelter, deeper, better insulated. Stolen jacket saved her life, but enemy was still searching, even in the storm. Listened on radio, new limited Russian. American pilot, kill on sight, reward. Shoot on sight, no longer taking prisoners. Want to kill her. Maya saw advantage. Storm is obstacle for them, but she'd survived minus 40 degrees Celsius blizzards in Alaska. Storm was her weapon. Morning, storm still raging. Maya found 12 enemy soldiers in a shelter, fire lit, trying to warm up. Stupid. Fire equals giving away position. Maya fired from 200 meters with AK-74. Short burst, 3 soldiers dropped. Remaining panicked, can't see enemy in blizzard. Firing randomly, Maya climbed rocks, flanked, fired from above. 4 more soldiers dropped. Remaining 5 fled, into storm, into death. Maya collected equipment, more ammunition, more food grenades, 3 pieces. And a map enemy base 15 miles east. Maya got an idea. Go to the base. Radio, request rescue right next to their base. Crazy, but alternative. Freeze here or get captured. Crazy was better. Maya walked 36 hours with broken leg in blizzard 15 miles, but she made it. Enemy base surrounded by fence, towers, vehicles, but security loose. Because who would attack here? Maya would. But first, radio. Rescue. Night. Near base on high rock. Switch to American emergency frequency broadcast. Any station, this is Falcon 6. American F-16 pilot requesting immediate extraction. Coordinates following. Gave coordinates. Repeated. Response came. Falcon 6, this is Rescue 2-1. We copy your position inbound for extraction. ETA, 20 minutes. Be advised, heavy enemy presence. Mark position with flare when we're close. 20 minutes. But enemy heard the radio. They know she's close. Converging. Maya had to fight final battle. Survive 20 minutes. That's all. Maya took position. On Rock Hill, 360-degree view grenades ready. AK-74 loaded, Glock backup. 40 enemy soldiers came from all directions with vehicles, heavy weapons. Maya threw first grenade. At vehicle group boom. 6 soldiers dropped, fired with AK-74. Burst fire, defensive, keeping them at distance. But they're approaching. Too many. Ammunition running out last magazine. 30 rounds, in distance. Helicopter sound. American helicopters. Falcon 6, Rescue 2-1, we see your position. Pop flare. Maya popped flare. Bright red. In sky, Black Hawk landed 100 meters away. Door gunner firing, providing cover. Run! Run! They're shouting. Maya ran with broken leg, with pain, but ran, bullets hitting around her. Jumped into helicopter, hands pulled her, and they lifted off. We got you. Crew chief shouted. 48 hours. We thought you were dead. Maya couldn't respond. Adrenaline crashed. She cried for the first time, but she was alive. When they returned to base, entire team was waiting. When Maya stepped off helicopter, applause, shouts. Heroes welcome. Commander Chen hugged her. "You crazy, brilliant pilot. You survived the impossible." Debriefing lasted 8 hours. Maya explained every detail, every decision, every tactic. "You killed 23 enemy soldiers," Chen said. "Alone, injured, in a blizzard. How?" "Alaska training," Maya replied simply. "My dad taught me. Never quit. Adapt. Survive." Her story became legend. The pilot who became a ghost in the mountains. 6 months later, Maya became an instructor teaching survival courses. In her first class, she told students, "They left me in the mountains, injured, no equipment, enemy everywhere. I survived 48 hours. Not because I'm special, because I refused to quit." That's what pilots do. We never quit.